Inside MTA, presented by Crush This.
Hey guys, welcome to Inside Monster Truck Attitude here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel. We're going ahead and talk to Mr. Blue Thunder himself, Sawyer Ramsdell. I am apologizing with the screw up of the words. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to keep on going. So we're going to have him on right now, and Mr. Blue Thunder himself. Sorry about this, sir. I'm going through this and everything like that, but thank you for being on. And how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on, man.
Outside of that, we'll talk about later episode here. But the first thing I was wondering, what first drew you into MTA Diecast Monster Truck Racing? And do you still remember exactly the moment that got you hooked?
It was early 2022, I think. I was looking around for... I remember I had the old Hot Wheels downhill play set when I was a little kid. And I thought, I wonder if someone does racing for this. And I found it. I watched a couple of the old videos, and I came back to it. I think June or so of 2022 is when I really got hooked, and I was in my first race in November. So it's been all awesome from there.
What keeps you coming back to diecast racing, watching and racing and stuff like that?
Something fun to do, something fun to watch. It keeps me entertained. It's like, and there's a whole bunch of great people doing it, so
it is a really, really good time, and it gets me into anything in general, for the 1-to-1 scale, 10 scale racing. With that too, I mean, you do your own version of downhill racing also. That seems like lately I've been doing pretty good on the successful side of things with that Time Flies truck. But so what your favorite part of it, your favorite part of racing, the competitors, the different team aspects. One time we did have trash talking and stuff like that. What gets you intrigued about this?
Well, everything really, but just racing with all the other guys is probably the best part. Just knowing there's a bunch of other people out there that like doing it. That's cool to me.
That we always talk about the community and the hobbies and stuff like that, and the different die-casts, the different create side of things. And one thing is, how has the die-cast monster truck community, the YouTubes and Instagrams and different Facebook groups and stuff like that have impacted your enjoyment in the hobby of diecast?
It's definitely got me more hooked into it since I started watching the racing and joining the groups and whatnot. The whole monster trucks in general, to me, that's gone up in terms of getting me intrigued and watching it and doing stuff with it.
And talk about also when you first started racing, did Steve set you up, because you weren't with originally Blue Thunder, correct? Or were you with Blue Thunder from the start?
I was in Sudden Impact till I think it was right around when Steve took that break just to get everything, reset, take a nice break from everything. I was in Sudden Impact for probably year and a half or so.
All right. And then do you remember when he set you up to what you are currently with Blue Thunder?
I do remember that. It was Thunder. There was a little commercial, like the little commercial breaks, which are a really nice touch. I really like seeing those. So there's a line of Blue Thunder trucks in the pit, and he said next time he's in, Sawyer Ramsdell is going to be in Blue Thunder with the Blue Thunder camp.
And now you have different variations too. You got the F-250, you got the F-150. It's cool. You're representing a truck that a lot of us growing up obviously you got your Gravediggers, Bigfoots, stuff like that. But a lot of us always saw that truck on TNN and Lyle Hancock was driving, and Tony Farrell, rest in peace, and Lindsey Wink, Frank Krimmel, all the way up to Todd LeDuc, Tyler Meninga, all these people of that truck. So you're representing a very, very, very popular monster trucker in general. That do a lot of the MTA fans in general picture with your name with that truck.
It's awesome for sure to have a high profile ride like that. Like, that's awesome. Like, I wouldn't complain with any truck I was in, but having a high profile ride like that for a truck I really liked growing up, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's I enjoy. I mean, I'm a Blue Thunder fan. I got sick and tired of watching Goldberg all the time win, to be honest with you. And then, I had my moments where it's like, oh, Gravedigger this, Gravedigger that, and I was like, I got to root for another truck. And then there's Blue Thunder from Houston of 01 going to do his thing, and I thought I really enjoyed that. We do have we've started something new, and I always wonder, a little bit of a feedback question, and this one I wrote down, so bear with me. I always thought, what keeps the community strong? Meaning, what keeps members invested in MTA after years and years? What do you?
Ooh, there's a mixed basket with that one a little bit for where you could go with it. But I would say, obviously, the other guys racing, a bunch of great people racing. It's just something different every time. You never know who's gonna win. It could be someone who's really good, or it could be someone brand new. So I think just it could be any one factor, and the guys in it is just really awesome. Because I know in my first show, I went to the semifinal round. I didn't think I would get out of round 2 or round 1.
I always thought to myself, if I can get out of round 1, it's a good day.
Yep.
I always think losing out round 1 was just a bad day and stuff like that. And that happened to me this Tuesday at for Smashdown, as I got knocked out from Vendetta, but it's okay. We bounced back and stuff like that. But I mean, also your truck, Blue Thunder, and yourself have been successful racing and stuff like that with your rounds and going through that duration of racing and stuff like that. So you how did you feel when you got your first victory?
Oh, over the moon. I mean, I know it's Diecast racing, but still, like, just to get the first win, there's a bunch of people watching it. I think 4th show. Well, I got you can kind of see the plaque right there.
Mm-hmm.
But that was an awesome feeling. I just remember, sitting on the couch, had it on TV and my phone or whatever too, so I could be in the live chat. And holy cow, I just won the whole show. It was so awesome.
And then, I mean, I remember it has that cool feeling. You watching, you're like, I won. That's pretty cool. Then you go back to your, regular schedule programming of whatever you're doing in life and stuff like that. We always talk about, the different, things that we do in the Monster Truck Diecast community. You do have your own product too on YouTube. I know no means whatsoever that you want it. You also help promote this one at your programs and stuff like that. And that's still pretty cool, that you're trying to do your own product too. I mean, there's different podcasts, there's different wrestling groups, there's different, monster truck promoters, but we're all in love with the same objective of what we like. And you did, I think it's the 𝐿𝐮𝐿 YouTube channel.
Yep.
You do some running and stuff like that. And I always like your, if it's I kind of, when I watch your product too, it's kind of reminds me of like the Thunder National style 𝐿𝐮𝐿. It's short and sweet.
Yep.
You gotta catch on pretty fast if you're a, win or lose. And it goes through that. But, with that, also doing your own products and stuff, you try to be, I know you're trying to be a little bit different than what the Monster Truck Attitude is, but you're also showing respect to Monster Truck Attitude also.
Yep, well, if it wasn't for Steve doing his racing, I just wouldn't do mine because I never would have the idea. So I was watching, I thought, I'll give this a shot. I got a channel. There's few people that watch it. I think to that point I've only done like monster truck destruction videos. So I thought we'll give it a shot. If people like it, I'll keep doing it. And people liked it. I try to be a little different. I do the old Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks instead. So something different, like to stand out from the crowd. And then I got little, well, banners. I think they're stickers I got when I won that show that came with that plaque. I put one out for Steve's channel. And if you want one for Crush This, I can print out something for you. I can tape it on the little back wall if you want it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, more welcome. I always enjoy that open door. I mean, we for any of the creators out there and stuff like that with Crush This, if you guys want to show love and stuff, you're more than welcome to. But my last question is, what is one thing you like to say to the MTA community?
One thing I'd like to say is well, thank you to Steve for doing all this. That's just awesome that he's going out there 2 times a week doing shows just for everyone to go watch. But then to the whole community, just thank you for being such an awesome group of people. Just like having some fun with some diecast monster trucks, just watching, having a good time.
Actually, I said that was my last question. This is my last question. Why should someone who never watched give it a chance? Sign up, or maybe afraid of going, oh, I like watching this. How do I do this? And I don't know what if this guy's gonna throw me a truck I don't like. But if you are gonna try to push someone to break the ice to do this, what would you tell them?
I tell them it's just a fun thing to do. If you don't like it, oh well, there's a bunch of other people that'll sign up in your place. So, but for a random truck, that wasn't my concern when I was sign up. I don't think that's a lot of people's concern, because you get a truck. It's more fun to race. You could put me in a truck without a body on it, and I'd just be like, oh yay, I'm gonna go race. But I think pretty much everyone that's watched it, liked it. There's been people signing up since day one, same people doing it. So
just do it. That's all I gotta say. Just do it. If you want to do it, just go ahead and do it. I mean, it's it's all based off the will of doom. If your name's on it, he'll put you in a truck and you race it, and just have fun and have a good time. It's a good community to be around, and that's why I'm doing it here with the Inside Monster Truck Attitude, is just to let people know about what's going on with this, community, and let other people in the community know who we are and what we do, and stuff that's outside of it, and just try to make the community grow even bigger. And that's what I'm trying to do here. But man, thank you for being on.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me on. I don't know if you want like a group one or something like that, but let me know. I can probably make it. So
all right, we'll do.
Awesome to be on. Awesome seeing these. I love watching these. I probably watched the first couple times already.
We're gonna have a couple more episodes. This ball's rolling pretty good, and I think we're having a lot of people liking it, and go from there. But once again, guys, I'm Dan 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, and we'll see you down the road, guys. So see ya.